Okay, here we are. All right, so the reason that you're here or listening to this replay is because you are signed up as a coach, but you're not really sure what your goals should be, what's realistic as far as goals go. And so we just want to talk a little bit about that. And I'm curious too if you feel like you truly don't know what you want out of this business, or you have an idea what you want and it scares you to go after that, or you're not sure where to start, or you feel overwhelmed and you're worried that you're going to try to accomplish this goal that you have for yourself and fail. And so I want to talk about that too, but I want you to keep that in the back of your mind as we're going through this. Like, as we're talking about the different options and the different levels of coaching, is it more fear that's holding you back, or is it truly you don't want to have this be a business? You truly don't want to earn an income with this. So let's just start going through and we can talk a little bit more like one on one about where you stand and where you're getting in your own way and things like that later on. So, the first thing that I want to mention is I think, again, a lot of it is fear of failure and not knowing where to start. So, with all these changes with body, and we're going to go over those in a little bit, but with all these changes to body, and the new packages, it makes talking about people's options that much easier. If they tell you that they're interested in the fitness and nutrition, then it makes it so much easier to talk about what their package options are, because there's truly only 4 or 5 package options that they're going to get started with. Hitting Success Club is easier than ever with the new pricing, because instead of the 179 for body membership only, so if they're just interested in the workouts, it's 179. For 20 additional dollars, they can get the nutrition. Like I said, we'll go over this more in depth later, but the nutrition, the fitness, the accountability, and supplements. And so it's just so much easier to promote doing the full total solution pack when it's only 20 more dollars. Whereas before we had the 120 for bod, and then it was like the 200 for the total solution pack. Makes a big difference when you're talking about an $80 difference. But when you're talking about $20 and it includes as much more as it does, it just makes such a huge difference in being able to promote the total solution versus just the fitness. And of course, like, until people try it and until they use the nutrition plans, they don't feel how worth it is for that extra money. So I think having it be just that $20 more gets their foot in the door, and then it gives them the option to get started with the nutrition as well as the fitness, which I think is what attracts most people. But when you can get them in on the nutrition part, that's where their true results come, not just physically, but how they're feeling. Okay, so no running your own boot camps on our team. Obviously, we've probably all talked about this before, but I'm not going to say, like, okay, if you find somebody who wants to get started with you, you're not going to have to branch off and start your own boot camp until you're ready. We have people who've been coaches on the team for years and they still just put their people into my boot camp, and that is totally okay. We have an amazing community in there, so supportive and so positive. Why not just continue to grow that until you feel like you're ready to branch off? And I honestly wouldn't suggest branching off until you have a dozen people or so, because at that point, you're not going to have a ton of interaction in your own group and things like that. So it is good to start off just using my boot camps. It takes away having to schedule posts. It takes away having to be the only one interacting in there and like commenting and supporting people. You have like the whole team of coaches in there helping you out. So it does take a little bit of work off of your plate. We have team wide mentorships, things like this. Like, if we had calls like this and you had a coach underneath you who wanted to join, they're more than welcome. This is not just for my own coaches, but for anybody on the team. And then help with posting. So I know posting is the most overwhelming for a lot of people. And so I just want to put it out there that if you have written up a post, or you have an idea about a post and you want to walk through it, or you want to write something up and then send it to me for feedback, I am always here to read over what you have written and give you an idea of like an ending or how to invite at the end, things like that. I've been doing this for a very long time, and it's not something that bothers me anymore. It's not something that I even think twice about anymore. So I'm always here to help with things like that. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the different options as far as like what your, not your rank or your title in this is, but like how you are approaching this business. Are you a discount coach? Discount coach would mean basically you maybe tell your friends about the journey. You don't really have any real goals with the business. And if your friends ask you, to join, you sign them up. You have the ability to sign them up and you do, but it's just kind of like if somebody ever happens to ask, right? So that's a discount coach. A hobby coach would be sharing about your journey regularly on social media. You maybe have some goals, but you're super flexible on them. You're not holding yourself accountable to anything. And you invite your friends and family here and there. Just like if a new program is coming out, you might mention it to a couple of your friends or your cousin and be like, hey, I'm doing this new program next month. Like, if you want to join me, that would be cool. Like, it'd be fun to have somebody to do it with. That's a hobby coach, right? Not really putting a whole lot of time and effort in, but trying every once in a while to get a sale or two. A side business coach would be sharing about your journey regularly with purpose, making sure that at the end of sharing or when you're sharing because you want to inspire people, motivate people, and then invite them to join you. Setting goals for yourself, holding yourself accountable to those goals. So if you say, I'm going to hit Success Club this month, you do it, right? Because you want to earn that income. And then making connections and inviting regularly, meaning, if somebody comments on your posts, something really sweet, you might shoot them a message and just thank them for their support. You might be adding new followers or like following new people and making new connections on Instagram or Facebook or wherever a couple times a week, and just inviting the people who are constantly watching your stories or constantly commenting on your posts, like just shooting them an invite saying like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I have a new boot camp starting on whatever date. I'm wondering if you were interested. I see that you've been watching my posts and like cheering me on for a while now, and I just wanted to invite you to join in with this community and so on and so forth, right? So that would be your side business coach. Now, a business building coach is doing all of those things, but on top of that, they're also sharing about the coaching opportunity, the business opportunity that's associated, and inviting people to join that on top of joining the boot camps and the fitness community. You've set big goals for yourself, and sometimes they're scary, and you just consistently work towards those goals all the time. You don't say like, I'm going to take a month off. I don't really feel like working this month. Maybe I've got busy going on. I'm just going to not post it all this month. I'm just not going to run a boot camp this month. Like, that's not business building. That would be more of like a hobby to a side business coach doing those things. But you want to set big goals for yourself and just continuously be working toward them. Again, making connections and inviting regularly, like I said, with the side business coach. So those are kind of like, if you think about what I want both of you to do right now, the two of you on the call, I want you to write down which of these resonates the most with you. Like, do you think that you're going to end up being like a discount coach, a hobby coach, a side business coach, or like really building a business and hoping for a significant income out of this? So write that down. We'll talk about it later. Okay. This is, if I want you to compare like your income goal to like where you need to be in the business, right? So if your income goal is just to make like some money here and there, maybe nothing one month and $100 the next month, then you're a hobby coach. You're going to make 1 to 2 sales a month and you're going to hit that goal. If you're looking for 100 to 200, you really should be aiming for hitting Success Club every month. And that would put you kind of in like the side business coach, that you are, consistent toward reaching your goals. You're constantly inviting, you're not taking months off. You're working toward hitting that goal of Success Club 5 every single month. 2 to 400 dollars, you're going to be a side business coach. You're going to start building that team. You may not have like a huge team, but you're going to be working toward diamond. You're going to be a solid emerald. You're going to be hitting Success Club every month. That's going to get you that $200 to $400 a month. If you're looking for 500 or more, you really are looking at being a diamond coach. And you're going to be hitting 5 to 10 Success Club points every month consistently. And at that point, you're really a business building coach. You need working coaches underneath you to be hitting that goal of $500 a month. And then at $1,000 a month, same thing, just a little bit accelerated, right? So you're going to be business building. You're going to have those working coaches underneath you, maybe even working on getting some of your working coaches to diamond, and continuously building your team, not just like sitting at exactly what you need to be a diamond coach, but you're going to be continuously building, adding new coaches. Even if you have like 4 or 5 emeralds underneath you and not any diamonds, you're still going to be reaching that goal of like $1,000 a month if you're consistently hitting Success Club, consistently adding new coaches to your team, and growing and making sales yourself. And you have people who are continuously, like, whether they are on an auto ship or just placing an energize order every month or two, just consistently purchasing from you and being consistent in your boot camp. That's where you're going to be like at the $1,000 mark. Okay, so now what I want you to do, I want you to write down which of these income goals most resonates with you. Okay, even if you're not on this call right now, I want you to be writing these things down so that we can talk about them after you watch this video. All right, so write that down too. Okay, so let's go over what it means to be a coach, an emerald coach, a diamond coach, like what those ranks mean. please, the two of you who are on the call, if you have any questions about these as I'm going over it, please stop me and ask me these questions. I don't have the chat open, so just unmute yourself if you're muted and ask the question. Okay. So to be an active coach, you're going to have 50 PV or volume from any personal orders or sales to a customer that says every 5 days. It should say every 5 weeks. I need to correct that. So every 5 weeks, you need to either be placing an order for 50 PV or be making a sale for 50 PV or a combination of the two. Like if you have a 25 PV order that you put in every month and then somebody else, like one of your customers, orders that every month, it makes the 50 volume, you're good to go, you're active. What active means is that you're going to be collecting volume as you're building your team. So if you lose active, like if you go inactive, meaning you haven't made a sale or a purchase in 5 weeks, then you will lose everything. All of the volume that you've saved up, you're going to lose that. And we'll get into that a little bit more as we go through these. So to be an Emerald coach, you yourself need to be active and you need to have 2 active coaches, one on each of your legs, right? So you have a weak leg and a strong leg, and the volume that goes through those legs, the orders and the sales that go through those legs is what creates your cycle bonuses. And that's where I said, if you are an inactive coach, if you go inactive, you could be a star diamond coach with thousands and thousands of volume on your legs, making you $400, $500 a week on your cycle bonuses. And if you go inactive, you lose all of that. It goes to zero. Okay. So you do not want to let yourself go inactive if you are looking to build a business. That is like the number one, never let yourself go inactive. So being an Emerald coach, you need to be active and you need to have 2 active coaches, one on each of your legs, your weak leg and your strong leg. In order to be a diamond coach, you yourself need to be active and you need to have 8 active coaches, 4 on one leg, 4 on the other. Of course, if you have 4 and 5 or whatever, but the minimum is 4 and 4. Okay. And then 2 of your active coaches need to be Emerald. So 1 on each leg. So then you go back to your Emerald coach. That means you need to have 8 coaches total. 2 of those coaches need to have 2 coaches, 1 on each leg. So we determine where those people go. So when you sign somebody up as a preferred customer or as a coach, and I'm leaving out the preferred customer thing as we're talking about this because I don't see a point in signing up preferred customers anymore. If they sign up as a preferred customer, they have no opportunity to make any sales. What if their friend asks them about it and they don't know that they can earn a commission off of it? Then they're just going to be like, oh, this is what I'm doing. Their friend will go, they'll sign up somewhere else, they'll end up on another team. So why not give every single preferred customer who's going to sign up the opportunity to then make a little bit of a commission, right? Who knows? That commission may make them go, oh my gosh, that was easy. Maybe I need to do this again and again and again. And then that person may turn into one of the best coaches on your team. You never know. So don't make that decision for somebody. Just allow them to get signed up as a coach. So the wording on that would be, I'm going to go ahead and send you a link for your package. This is after you've already decided what package they're going to get and all that fun stuff. I'm going to go ahead and send you a link for your package. I'm going to get you signed up with the discount membership, and I'm going to sign you up the same way that I signed up so that if you have friends curious about like joining you in the boot camp and stuff, you'd be able to earn a referral bonus for that. If they were to get signed up with you, you would earn a referral bonus. And you call it a referral bonus because a commission sounds like they're like, oh, I don't want to get into the sales side of things. But like if you say referral bonus, then they say, oh, I have this friend ready to sign up. You can help them create that share a cart and send it to their friend. Offer them that $20 off promo code and all of that stuff. But they're signing that person up. They're making the commission. And then unless they decide to become a coach eventually, you would just be that person's coach. But it's helping you and it's helping them and it's growing your team. So that would be the benefit of just signing people up as coaches and forgetting the whole preferred customer option, basically. So being a diamond coach, 8 active coaches and 1 on each leg is going to be Emerald. Okay. And then star diamond coach, depending on 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, you're going to have a certain number of active coaches that you need. As a 5-star diamond coach, I need 20 active coaches. So just to give you an idea. And then at least 1 coach needs to be Emerald and 1 diamond. So if you want to be a 1-star diamond coach, you can't just have 1 diamond underneath you. You still have to have your other Emerald because you also need to be a diamond. So you need to be an active diamond coach yourself and have 1 diamond coach underneath you. Okay. So that's star diamond. And then, obviously 2 active diamond coaches underneath you is 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and it goes on and on. As you go up in those star diamond ranks, like the diamonds need to be strategic. Like to be a 2-star, you have to have 1 on each leg. To be a 5-star, it has to be 3 and 2, and so on and so forth. So it does get a little tricky, but that is not something we need to worry about now. I just want you guys to kind of have an idea of this information in your head. Because it kind of helps you think kind of in the future, right? So I want you right now to write down which of these ranks kind of said, which one makes you go like, that seems like a doable goal. Like that feels like where I should be aiming. Okay, I want you to write that down right now. So you're either going to say active coach, emerald, diamond, or star diamond. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Oh, there isn't a next slide. Okay, so let me stop sharing this because I'm going to have another thing that I want to talk about. Let's see. I want to talk about the promo that's happening this month, and I did a live video in the team page about this, and I'm so excited for it. Oh my gosh, why did it just kick me out of there? I'm super excited for this promo. So it's the $500 spring promo. Oh, I'm trying to present this to you, and it's not letting me. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to share my screen again. And I apologize if there are any typos here. I literally finished doing this just as we were hopping on. Okay, can you see this? Somebody give me the yes, the orange background.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So this is the $500 spring promotion bonus. Anybody on our team can earn it because there's nobody who's above 1-star diamond on our team. Okay, other than me, but I don't care. So anybody that's watching this video, you have the ability to earn an extra $500 bonus in the month of April, May, June. How do you do that? By selling 10 total solution packs throughout those 3 months. So it doesn't have to be in one of those 3 months. It has to be just throughout. So it can be 3, 3, and 4. It can be 4, 4, and 1. Like however it happens, as long as you sell 10 total solution packs in the span of those 3 months. So again, starts April 1st to June 30th. So we're already a few days in, but this promotion is huge, you guys. Like any single person can accomplish this, no doubt. So let's talk a little bit about total solution packs and what an amazing deal they are right now. So I was just telling you, which I'm gonna actually go here. The body membership only costs $179 now. It is stupid for anybody to pay $179 for only body because they're only getting workouts. They're not getting anything else, and they're not getting any of the super blocks. Okay, so now let's go back to what's included in the total solution packs. Now you're going to see down here the price on the total solution pack is $220. But remember, every single one of us as a coach has a $20 off promo code. It is up to your discretion when and how you use that $20 off promo code. If somebody is totally cool paying the $220 for this package, let them. If you want to offer the promo code to everybody, do that. It's whatever you want to do. It's totally up to your discretion. But with this total solution pack, you're going to get 12 months of body membership. You're going to get the Portion Fix Basics videos, which I believe it's 5 or 7. I can't remember the total, like the exact number, but it's just the basics of Portion Fix. Okay. You're going to get the portion containers. You're going to get the 2B Mindset Basics. You're going to get the 2B Mindset Tracker Book, a shaker bottle, the current month's Super Block. So in the month of April, the total solution packs include 21 Day Fix Super Block and the next month's Super Block, T25 Super Block. Okay. So you're getting all of those things for $20 more. Oh, plus your choice of supplements, right? So you're getting all of that for $20 more than just the body membership. So at this point, like I said, it should be so easy to sell a total solution pack because anybody who wants to join, it would be dumb for them to join just with the workouts when you get all of this. Like seriously, guys, screenshot this because you're getting all of this for $220 or with the $20 off promo code $199. Okay, or 200, whatever, however you want to say it, because it really is one. It's 219. It's not 220. It's 219 and some change. So You have these 4 options for supplements or the 5th supplement that's not on this picture. And if you guys don't have this picture, I did put it up in the team page. So please go and like I have it saved to my phone and I use this picture almost daily. I send it to people all the time. But it gives you the 4 options for supplements. So they can either do the Shake and Hustle, which is 20 servings of Shakeology, 20 servings of Energize. They can do just Shakeology, which is 30 servings of Shakeology. They can do Energize and Recover, which is 40 Energize and 20 Recover. And then they can do the Collagen, Hydrate, and Energize, which is the 40 Energize, 40 Hydrate, and 28, is it 28 servings of collagen? Okay. And then the 5th supplement, which is not on this, they can do First Thing as a supplement as well. I personally love what First Thing does, hate how it tastes. It's not one that I typically promote, but if somebody has like a lot of allergies and stuff, I find First Thing is usually the one that they can do. But again, it's disgusting. It tastes really, really bad. It's worth it, but it tastes really bad. And if people aren't willing to drink a shake because they're like, oh, it's chalky or I'm not a shake person, like they're not going to be willing to do First Thing. Let's just be honest. So, anyway, all these things are included in the total solution pack now. And just remember, it's whatever like the current month super block and then the following month super block. And I wanted to make sure you guys know for $20, 20 additional dollars, they can add on the full portion fix program. And this is only at checkout. Like this is only when they buy the total solution pack. If they go back, and like if they buy the total solution pack and 2 weeks later they want the full portion fix program, they're paying about $60 for it. So for a $20 add-on, they can either do the full portion fix program, the full 2B mindset program, or gut protocol. And when they do the gut protocol, you get a free core ball with that. So the way that I've been wording it, and we are going to be hosting a gut protocol group starting May 8th. So if you're going to be inviting to that, this is the way that I would word, what's included in the total solution pack and the pricing and stuff. So I would say something along the lines of the package will come with and list all the things that I just said, plus the full gut health program. That package, that package will come in at $240, but I have a $20 off promo code, which would bring it down to $220. Okay. If it's somebody who's not sure about gut protocol, but they know they want the package and they're not sure if they'll do the gut protocol, what you'll say is, if you add it onto your package now, it's $20 addition. But if you decide later on that you want to try the gut protocol program, you're going to end up paying about $60 for that. Okay. So honestly, I just try to break things down for people as much as I can so that they see the value. Right. And especially right now with like, we're offering a gut health program or we're offering a gut health group in May. It would kind of be silly not to add on the gut protocol program unless they are like, no, I really like, I have something that's working for me nutrition wise, and I just want the fitness side of things, right? But even then, like, even if that's the case for them and they only want fitness and they have something that's working for them, typically what I go ahead and get people set up with is the Go and Glow. Everybody can use collagen. Energize is a freaking staple for most people. And then the Hydrate is like, it lasts forever and you can just like use it on a super hot day or if you're going for a run or whatever. Like I give it to my kids when it's super hot outside or even when they're sick and they're struggling to like keep hydrated or whatever. We do Hydrate. So that would be the package for somebody who's like, I don't really need a nutrition shake, or I don't really need a daily shake. I like to eat my food. People say that all the time. It drives me crazy. I like to eat my food too, but like it's one shake a day. Like, come on. Anyway, so the option number 4 is like my go-to if people are like really set in their ways with their nutrition and they just want the fitness, because again, not only like they're getting the supplements for free, let's be honest, because if they were to get the body for a year, the 179 body for a year, I can close out of this. If they were to get the 179 body for a year, and then add on the add on the 21-day fixed super block, they're paying 179. So let's say 180 plus 30, they're paying 210 instead of 200, and they're not getting supplements, right? So like it just is silly at this point. And then they wouldn't get the T25 super block either. So it just makes the most sense right now to do the total solution pack, which is another reason why this $500 bonus is like so amazing, because it's like, if anybody's doing anything and getting anybody signed up, it's with the total solution pack. So to be able to sell 10 of them in a 3-month span, it's just like, if you set your mind to it, you will get that $500 bonus. So, all right, I'm going to stop recording here.